Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Juniper Vale. Juniper Vale. That's how you say it. We are doing our World Cup Tarot predictions, June 27th, part 2. Who we got? Who we got, Tito?
You got me.
Yeah.
We have the DRC, Congo against Uzbekistan, Algeria against Austria, and then we have Jordan against Argentina.
Whoa.
Argentina.
Fancy.
So excited for these games, Ken.
Yeah. This is the last set of games before bracket, or the brackets, or whatever you call it. What's the other stage?
The knockoff.
Knockoff stage.
Yeah, of 32.
32.
So what we're trying to say is these are the last 3 games of the first round.
Yeah. The
play.
group stage.
Group stage.
I got it.
First game is the Congo against Uzbekistan.
Mm-hmm.
And this game is going to be played in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta.
So what do you think about between Congo and Uzbekistan?
I think Congo is going to win.
Mm-hmm. They're playing, today is June 23rd. It is 7:15 p.m. Eastern. Congo's playing Colombia today, later on tonight.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And who else did they play? They played Portugal. And they tied.
Yes.
Whoa, 1-1 Portugal and Congo. And then Uzbekistan, they played who? Oh, they played Portugal earlier today.
Yes.
5-0 Portugal. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Yep.
Whoosh.
Yep.
What else are they playing? They played Colombia. They lost 1-3. Not looking good for Uzbekistan.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna win this game. They may score a goal. Who knows? I'm sure the cards will tell us.
Yeah, the cards will tell us. What time are they playing?
7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right. So, Congo will be on my left, and Uzbekistan will be on my right. Congo has the 9 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. Uzbekistan has the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Oh boy. Well, got a lot of Wands cards. That's good for sports. That's good for excitement, drive, enthusiasm. The 9 of Wands here for Congo shows kind of a rough first half, but he's still standing, right? They got all the wands. The wands are still standing. He's got a bandage on his head, but he's still there. That's good. Put up a good fight. The 3 of Wands is more like in the mid part of the game. It's like looking into the future. Like you have a plan. You know what happened in the first half, and now you're just waiting and ready to go, waiting for the right moment to put your plan in place. And then the 3 of Pentacles shows people basically working together. So I would say that's a very good card for teamwork. The Pentacles has the sports ability associated with it, the physical ability. So I think that is good as well. So I think it's showing that the team plays well together. They got a lot of drive and enthusiasm, but they're also doing some good planning and waiting for the opportunities come about before they attack, maybe. Let's see. Uzbekistan has the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands, not a bad card. This is coming after 5s, which are a bit tough. So the 6 of Wands, you see that they're coming in kind of ready for battle. So I don't know if Congo's coming in a little worse for wear or whether they take on the first half they take on a lot in the first half and they feel a little exhausted afterwards, but they kind of get more pep in their step during the second half. Uzbekistan is ready for battle. They're ready to play. So I think they hold their own probably during the first half. By the time they get to the mid part of the game, the four of pentacles is an interesting card because this is somebody who doesn't share. So this person has their feet on the pentacles, they're holding the pentacles, he has a pentacle on his hat. He is not sharing. He has a plan for those pentacles. So I think in a way, this may be the team not wanting, of course, to let Congo have possession. Like that's their plan, maybe going into the second half. But I think it also could be something saying like the team aren't working that well together, that some members may be out for themselves. Like they want some of the glory. They're not really sharing. And then they get a judgment card. Judgment card, not that great.
Not that great.
Not that great. So the judgment card, especially at the end there, I would say it's like their final judgment because this is their final game in the group stage. They haven't done well, that great so far. So I don't think they're really going to make it through. I think this is the card saying that they're going to lose. What do you think, to you?
I think you're right. I think the Congo, that team is going to be stronger, more physical.
Hmm.
What else? I think they're going to be ready to play. I don't see Uzbekistan taking the lead or taking the charge. So I think at the end of the game, I think the Congo will win.
Hmm. So the Congo gets the coffin,
Yikes.
and Uzbekistan gets the cross. Coffin's not that great. Ending, loss, transformation. I wonder. Wonder if they'll score at all. I mean, I would say they would,
I think they will.
with the way that they're playing. But ending, loss, transformation. I wonder if somebody gets like has to, oops, comes out of the game. Could be. Could also be like a loss of a player. They need to come out for injury or something like that, or somebody gets like a red card, something along those lines. So there is some type of loss there. Uzbekistan has the cross, which is burden, difficulties, and spiritual lessons. So I think in general that just means that it'll be a very difficult game for them, especially going along with that judgment card in the end. Let's see. Congo gets the resurrectionist, and Uzbekistan gets the banshee. So the resurrectionist to me is somebody who is basically bringing people back from the dead. So they could have a moment where they're not doing well, or they have some penalties or injuries, but they come back from it. It doesn't keep them down in a way. Um, what else is the resurrectionist? God complex, thief, ruthless. So I think they're gonna go in hard. They're not really gonna, they see themselves as being better than Uzbekistan.
Mhm.
So as long as they don't make silly mistakes, they should be okay. The banshee is the one who tells you who's dying, right? Warning, premonitions, and foreboding. So I don't think Uzbekistan's going to do well. I think they may have heard a banshee in the night before they played the game, and they're like, "Uh oh." They may come into the game not feeling very secure either. They may, especially if this is their third game and they haven't won, right? They didn't win. No, they did not win. Um, so I'm sure they're coming in feeling a bit worse for wear in a way, and probably already feeling like, yeah, we're not going to win. So I'm going to go with Congo. Congo for this one.
With the Congo. Everybody's saying Congo.
Democratic Republic of Congo.
Although I think even the worst team or the most limited teams are still playing well.
Yeah.
I think they have their 10, 15 minutes of like strong soccer. Of course, that's not enough,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think they'll try their best.
Yeah.
Mm, mm, The next game is Algeria versus Austria at 10 p.m. and they're playing in Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas
So
City.
Algeria and Austria. Austria beat Turkey. No, that
Mhm.
was Australia. Sorry. Austria, they have the red and white flag. Red and white flag. Where's Austria? Oh, Austria beat Jordan 3-1.
And then they lost to Argentina
Two
two
to two.
zero.
Yeah, well, that's not surprising. Anybody plays Argentina. And then Algeria. Algeria lost to Argentina,
Yeah.
and then they won against Jordan 2-1.
Hmm.
So we said so Austria beat Jordan, and so did Algeria. Hmm. So how are they gonna play? How is Austria gonna be against Algeria? That I don't know.
Yeah, this may be a close game. Maybe a tie.
Hmm.
1-1, 2-2, 0-0. But if anybody wins, it's going to be by the minimum.
If anybody wins, it's gonna be Argentina.
Yeah.
So Algeria on my left and Austria on my right. Algeria, we have the Three of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Hearts. Or Swords. I always say Three of Hearts because of the big heart. Austria, we have the Sun reversed, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Moon. Hmm. So Algeria, in the beginning, they have the Three of Cups. This is a celebration card. This says to them that their first half, they're probably doing pretty well. They are all celebrating right there, are having a good time. So that's a good card. But by midway through, they have that Eight of Swords. And again, the Eight of Swords, we have to remember is that she's not attached to the swords. She's blindfolded and she's tied up. She's technically able to move. So it's like she doesn't know that she can move. So it's kind of a card feeling like you're stuck when you actually aren't. So you can't stay in that kind of headspace that you're stuck. And then in the end, we get that Three of Swords, which is all about heartbreak. So usually I would say that's kind of like a loss because I mean it's a very sad card. You don't really want that card, especially at the end of the game. You don't want that card. But let's see. Let's see what that was Algeria. So
Austria.
let's see what Austria has. So Austria has the sun reversed. The sun is usually a very big um it's a good card to have. Reverse, it says that you can still overcome temporary obstacles as long as you put your mind to it. So there's a struggle, but as long as they look at it the right way, they can overcome those obstacles. So it's not terrible to be reversed. It's not as good as if it wasn't reversed, but it's not terrible. The Knight of Pentacles is he's ready to play because he is a knight, but he's he's focused. He has the physical capability, but he's not rushing into things. He's taking his time. He's really. It's almost like because of the pentacles, like the sports ability and physicalness. I feel like they may be holding back a little. They're not going in hard enough because they're worried about injury or they don't feel like they're as strong physically as the other team. But it depends on their outlook on it. Um, they have some minor obstacles in the first half. They go into to the midpoint of the game, not bad. I don't know why Algeria feels tied up. So there's something that happens to them where they don't feel like they're stuck, like they're not getting anywhere. But at the same time, Austria is not taking an advantage of going in strong either. So they're kind of being held back. It could be like the teams holding each other back. Like you said, if they had like a tie, they could be playing really well against each other and be equally matched.
Hmm.
The moon card is about secrets and insecurities and not really a great card. The crustacean is like deciding to come out of the water, but the crustacean can't live out the water, so you probably really should not come out the water. Like you should probably stay there. Um, so that maybe they try some things that are outside of their abilities. That may not be great for them. So I don't really get it's weird because of this 3 of swords is pretty bad. It's like heartbreak, but I don't get any sense of like winning from anyone besides the 3 of cups. Like that's the only really great card to have here. So, let's do some
That's
more.
why I think they're gonna tie.
Yeah. I think Algeria is going to have a really good first half. But then what happens in the second half? Nobody scores maybe.
Hmm.
Austria tries some things that don't really work out for them. Algeria really wants to win and they just don't make it. Let's see. Algeria gets the clouds. Austria gets the magic wand. So the clouds are uncertainty and confusion. That goes well with that 8 of swords. There's some confusion and some uncertainty and some problems going into the second half for Algeria. Austria has willpower, intention, and manifestation. So that's good for them. They're able to manifest what they want to do and they have that willpower. So that's good. Algeria has the witch and Austria has haunted. The witch talks about that. What was it? There was a certain phrase the witch has energetic manipulation. So that's very interesting. It's kind of like getting the witch card. It's like they know how to tire each other out. So it could be energy as in physical capability, it could be energy as in psyching someone out. The haunted card is like that's the one where you feel was it? Is it like foreboding? It's like torment, anguish, and obsession. So feeling tormented, they have the ability to manifest good things. They have the intention, but they're tormented for some reason. Like they're choosing plays that aren't the right ones in the end. They have it like the intention goes well with the Knight of Pentacles. But it doesn't seem like they really do well in the end. Algeria, nah, they don't seem to do that great either. It could be like a 0-0 game.
I
Like
hope
it
it's like a 1-1 tie.
yeah, maybe it's a 1-1. It's
Let the
like
kids have some fun with those goals, man.
something's not that great. I'm gonna do a clarifying card. I get the Ace of Cups for Algeria and the King of Pentacles for Austria. I mean, these are both good cards. The Ace of Cups is my cup runneth over. Usually has to do with emotions and intuition and social relationships. Um, I think this would say that they at least have one goal. I think they score at least one goal. The King of Pentacles, also not a bad card. That just talks about that strong leadership, having strong leadership amongst the team. So I think that in a way does say it's like a tie because these are both very strong cards. So I could imagine that it's like a tie, like 1-1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Makes sense to you?
Absolutely.
I think it's a tie. So does Tito.
Yep.
But what does Noel think? Oh, Noel's sleeping.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care. Wake me up when it's the final.
Yeah. She just wants to see the fun.
She got a lot of money on that.
Next game is Jordan against Argentina
Oh boy.
at, I believe this is at Dallas Cowboys Stadium. And
So no one has scored on Argentina yet.
no, and I don't think Jordan will.
Hmm.
And this
Jordan.
this is going to be a big game. Lots of goals.
Yeah. Jordan has scored 1 goal in each game it's played, but it's lost.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for Jordan.
I don't think Jordan. Yeah,
Sorry, Jordan.
I don't think Jordan's scoring a game. I mean, a goal in this game.
Oh boy.
I'm
Well,
just saying.
let's see what the cards say. Are the cards going to give you a heartbreak, Tito?
No.
No. Whoa, somebody's very confident. Somebody's very
Hmm.
confident.
We'll see. You may change my mind.
I don't know. I don't think I am. Not with Nessie. Nessie would have to get abducted by aliens in order to have me change your mind. Did you hear about that influencer who she said, I think she's a psychic, or she says she's a psychic, and she said that someone would come down during the aliens would come during the Scotland game, I guess Scotland and Brazil, because she's from Brazil, and that they were going to do a mass alien abduction.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's tomorrow. Today's June 23rd. Keep your eyes peeled for tomorrow.
I
We
won't hold
might
my
wait.
breath on that.
Who's on this side?
That is who's on this? Who's on the left side?
Who's on the left side?
Jordan.
Jordan's on my left, and Argentina is
Argentina.
on my right. So Jordan has the 9 of cups, the Knight of swords,
AKA the Conquistador.
and the Conquistador, and the 6 of cups. Argentina has the Hierophant, the 3 of pentacles, and the 9 of wands. It's not really any bad cards. So the 9 of cups is like the wealthy merchant. You never know. Who are we doing again?
Jordan.
Jordan. Jordan may score some goals, but he's looking rather smug. He's got his arms folded. Could also be somebody who should be playing more teamly, and they're not. But because of the 9 of cups, that's usually a pretty good card. In numerology, 9s are ends, right? But in tarot, 10s are ends. But 9s do in the tarot kind of show that end of a cycle kind of thing. Um, could be meaning the end of the game or the end of, the group stage for Jordan, but it's usually a pretty good card. The Knight of Swords is that knight who's very dedicated and they're ready to go. So this is a very aggressive card. They know what they want and how to get it. They're just going to go full force, especially since it's pretty much like the third game. They're probably going to go full force and just
Yes.
try their best that they can.
Because yes, full force to secure a spot in the second round.
Hmm.
So.
And then the 6 of cups is like you see the people are, I don't know if it's like a child or just a short woman. I cannot tell. But he's giving her a cup of flowers. There's kind of like this nostalgia about it in a way, like helping others experience or helping others to experience something nice. How else do I want to say it? Let me check. 6 of cups. Yeah, past influences, childhood memories, simplicity. So that has to do with nostalgia. Could also be about homesickness. Um, so that's kind of like, hmm, this is Jordan. Maybe this is just saying that they're going home. They have homesickness. They went in really hard, but they didn't quite make it, but they're not they're not upset so much. They're kind of like ready to go home in a way. Um, and then we have Argentina and we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is very much like tradition and institutions. I think it's just saying that they have a very strong tradition on their team. Um, it's almost like the Hierophant is like Messi. Like this guy here, that's Messi, and those are his teammates, and they're like, yes, whatever you say.
Yep.
Whatever you say, Nessie, we'll do that. Then they have the 3 of Pentacles. Again, that's, people working together. Um, Especially, the physicality is very good. You have these people that are working together to create something. So that's a very good card. And then we have the 9 of Wands, and that's making it through to the end. A little bit worse for wear. There's a little bit of somebody was beat up a little bit there. So it's a little more exhausting of a card than this one. So I don't know if Algeria really just, or not
Jordan.
Algeria, Jordan just goes full force and kind of tires out Argentina, but not to the extent like Argentina loses or anything. Like Argentina is still such a powerhouse, and they have everything. They have a strong leader. They have great skill and teamwork. I don't think that in essence causes any goals on Argentina. It's more like it's the end of the group stage, probably a little tired, probably a little, but they've done well. They have all those wands, right? They still have all those wands. It's the 9 of wands, so again, it's that completion. So it's like the end of the game, everything's fine. I'm a little tired, but what else would the 9 of wands say? Halfway through battle, fatigue, drained of energy, but nearly there and close to success. So it's kind of also being like that halfway, the end of the group stage before the knockout stage. So they're like halfway there. And maybe that's how they see it. The end of the group stage, we're halfway there. We just got to get through, the next however many games. But I think they'll be maybe a little tired. A little tired, maybe. Where are they playing? They're playing Arlington, Texas. Is it hot there?
Well, it's a
Probably.
dome, I
Mm.
think.
Yeah, I saw somebody when they were playing, but it was still partly open.
Mm-hmm.
10 p.m. So yeah, I mean, Jordan has the 9 of cups, which is good, the Knight of swords, which is good. This card is more about nostalgia and looking back. So it's not like a card that would say um, that would show that they're still in that mode of the Knight of Swords. It's like a much calmer card. So I don't think they're gonna go in, but maybe they'll tire out and they'll just kind of get to the point where they're like, well, we'll just have some fun.
Yeah.
Or we'll just, whatever. Or we're gonna go home and that's fine. I miss my cat and dog and my parents.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
And then Argentina has Messi. They have physical capabilities. They play like a little machine. Um, and they can go through any battle pretty much. Even if they're a little tired out, that's fine. But it's kind of like the halfway point for them, but it's like going home point for them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even do oracle cards. Gink, 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 gink. What do you think, Tito?
I think it's going to be the Messi show, or at least the Argentina show, right? I think
Mm,
that Messi has all the goals for Argentina so far. I think it's going to change after this game.
yeah.
I think I see at least four or five goals
In this game?
in this game. Yeah,
Mm,
in favor of Argentina.
hmm
Argentina has some of the best strikers in football, so yeah,
Yeah, let's see. So Jordan has the mice, and
the
that's
mice.
loss, stress, and anxiety. So
Yeah.
that's not great. The Hellhounds talks about pursuit, hunted, and relentless fate. So I think they're gonna play hard, but in the end, they're gonna have that. They're gonna lose. They're gonna have anxiety, and they're gonna feel hunted by Argentina. Argentina has clover, which is luck, small chance, opportunity. So they're going to have a lot of opportunities. Hopefully, they don't miss them in any way, but they have a lot of luck. So I'm sure they won't. And then the resurrectionist, again, I think they kind of go into this knowing that they're going to beat Jordan. They're like, yes, that's a God complex in a way. We're going to beat them. So I don't think they have any doubt amongst themselves, but they're still like professional. Like, and I get that from like these cards, still professional. Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
I think so. I'll go with Argentina.
I think you're right on this one.
Uh, finally. All right,
What
Tito.
do you think of the first round so far?
It's fun.
How do you think it's been entertaining, correct?
Yeah.
Do you like the fact that it's being played in 3 different countries?
Yeah. I haven't thought about that much. I mainly thought that I like that it's at first, before it started, everybody was like, this is going to be terrible because it's in partly in America. And I understood why they said that. And I also felt the same way. That was going to turn out terrible. But I think it's the type of energy that America needs because, football fans, they have excitement, 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 excitement. And I think that's pretty good for the United States right now. I think it needs that excitement because otherwise we have to look at other news that we don't want to look at.
On that note,
On that note, all right, Tito.
tell the people to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. I got even more subscribe. I got like 2,000 now. Can you believe it?
Let's go. Keep it up.
Yes, thank you everybody. And remember I do tarot on world events, politics. What else? I'll do celebrities if you want me to read on celebrity. I'll read on if you have other sporting events you're interested in, you'd like me to read on, let me know. Put comments in my post page or under the video. If you think Tito's crazy, let me know. If you think he's on the money, let me know. I'll give him a score afterwards of how well he has done.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.